dismal. Crazy.
Alright! Yeah, how you guys doing?
Haram, Vikram, Deep, Devil May Cry 5.
Badass.
It's Hideaki Itsuno. Scribe.
作業まで秀明今日はよろしくお願いします。
Apocalyptic. Savage. Sick skills. Smoking sexy style.
Hi guys, how are you doing? My name is Muhammad. I'm from HDR27. It's a pleasure having you here in Dubai. Regarding the development of Devil May Cry, what was the first thing you thought about when you were like bringing over the old characters after the previous part? How did it feel?
デビルメイクライ5を作るときに、今まで過去作のキャラを、じゃあ一新しようと思った時点で、何を気にして作ろうと思ったんですか？
一新しようと。あ、ビジュアルね。見た目。そうですね。まず、うちのボスから言われてたのは、一見の価値あるっていうことなんですけども、その手法として、フォトリアルですね。フォトリアルっていうのは、世界中で、評価に差がない。みんな同じ基準で、いいか悪いかを見れるっていうところで、非常に僕も、好きな手法の一つであったので、今回、それでフォトリアルを。で、そうですね。ハリウッド映画に負けないものを作ろうと思って作っています。
Well, at the beginning of development, our boss came to us and said, look, you're going to make Devil May Cry 5. It's got to look amazing. It's got to look so good that when it goes up against different games at E3 or Gamescom or wherever, that it's going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with those games. That it should look as good as a Hollywood movie. And so with that in mind, we thought, all right, it should look photorealistic then. And the reason it should look photorealistic is because that way everyone has the same perspective on what photoreal is. We all experience photorealistic stuff, right? So we could see that. When you have like anime, when you have other different kinds of art styles, different regions, different countries, and different people can have a different understanding of what that means and how information gets across. So we said, okay, it's going to be photorealistic. It's got to look amazing. It's got to be photorealistic. And then we decided to bring all of these characters that we know and love to this photorealistic format. Dante, Nero, Lady Trish. These characters, when we brought them over, we considered, how can we make them look realistic in this setting, but not out of place? So for instance, Dante's coat, you'll notice that Dante's red, the red on his coat, it's not quite as bright as it would be in the other games. And that's very specifically because in the real world, if somebody wore a coat that bright, it would kind of stick out, right?
Yeah.
In like a Marvel movie, that would stick out.
Yes.
But when you change it, when you update it, you'll see, when you look at Dante, you can kind of tell all the different updates we made and the way we kind of adjusted his outfit so that it totally fits in a photorealistic visual style.
Yeah. Well, I would like to know like the feedback you had from the players when they saw Dante coming back to the game.
Nice
Especially
question.
the previous one featured a little bit different Dante, but seeing the old Dante coming back again, how would this impact you? What was your feedback when you saw the players really happy with this?
Nice question.
Yeah.
で、DMC4 まであるアートスタイル使って、で、DMC デビルメイクライで、ダンテ完全に変わったんですね。で、また今回は、昔ながらのダンテまた戻ってきた時に、ファンからのリアクションはどういう感じだったんですか？
そうですね。我々が E3 で発表した時ですね。で、元々のダンテが帰ってきたってもそうですし、そのフォトリアルのダンテっていう新しいそのグラフィックのチャレンジをしたことに対して、ユーザーがどういう反応かっていうのは僕らもドキドキしながら発表したんですけど、発表した時にもうドーンってみんなもうわーっと盛り上がったんで、すごく安心して、感動して、僕らのやってきたことは間違いじゃなかったなと思って、嬉しかったですね。
みんながダンテが好きだっていうのはすごくよくわかりました。
Yeah, so you know, it's like you said, we had DMC Devil May Cry where we tried a different look for Dante, and then this time around, we're updating Dante's look yet again, right? Because now we're going photoreal. And so a lot of us on the dev team, we were really worried. How are people going to react to this? You know, are they going to think it's okay or are they not going to like it? And so we were at E3. We were at the Microsoft Theater in E3 and the trailer went up and everybody went nuts.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the trailer, Dante comes out on Cavalier, the motorcycle, right? And everybody went nuts again. And that's when we were like, oh, thank God.
A devious smile, you know, it was yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Thank God. Okay. Everybody likes it. And sure enough, you know, we look online and everybody talks about how much they like Dante. And it was at that point, you know, we also really realized just how much everybody loves Dante.
Yeah.
And it was such a relief that everybody really liked the Dante that we made this time too, you know.
I've got a little bit weird question regarding the music. I remember when we hit the track Devil Trigger, when it was playing in the latest Game Expo, it was like mind-blowing, you know. The music for Devil May Cry, when I was even trying the demo, it was really thrilling. It's like a mix of thrash metal, like very angry metal at some point. Where did this come from? And like, do we expect something epic from this one? I mean, like previous DMC, you had Combi Christ and Noisia working on the soundtrack. What about this one? Me myself have high expectations, so I would like to know where is this coming from.
So this time around, like you said, we had Devil Trigger, and that's Nero's battle theme.
Yeah.
And then we have two more battle themes, one for each character. We have one for Dante, which, as you're talking about, is a little more heavy metal.
Yeah.
And then we have one for V that's a little darker as well.
Yeah.
So these three characters have their very specific battle themes that we worked with people in LA to make this music. And for Devil Trigger, for instance, we have our friend Casey wrote the song, and then his wife, he performed it with his wife, Allie, right? Allie, who performed it with him. And then we have a couple other different artists that work on those other songs. Like you said, we had Comic Christ for DMC Devil May Cry. This time around, we wanted to provide a little more of a range for the music. So for Nero, with Devil Trigger, the idea was, let's make something that someone his age, someone that's somewhere in their 20s, would listen to. Something that maybe, you know, a younger kid would listen to. For Dante, we wanted to kind of keep the heavy metal, the kind of heavy metal that you would expect from the Devil May Cry series. But then for V, again, we wanted to do, since we're doing something completely new with him, again, something completely new with him and something darker. And we very much kept those ideas in mind when designing the music.
Well, let's talk a little bit about V. Where did V come from? Like the idea of V. He looks a little bit different from all the characters. He seems a little bit, you know, mysterious. Where the players are going to find about V, and how can we relate him to the game and the whole series? What would you like to say about V? Where is like the main inspiration for V came from?
V について教えていただければと思いますけど、まあその作った時のインスピレーション、何を考えて作ったのかとか、これからまあシリーズにどうやって関わるかとか教えてください。
はい。V はですね、ダンテ、ネロ、で、もちろん過去作に登場したね、デビルハンターたちと全然違うタイプの操作にしようと思って、操作にするキャラが必要だと思ってまず考えました。で、そして悪魔をね、使って戦うっていうアイデア。で、V、まあ今 V は謎のキャラで何なのだ、なんかわかんないんでしょうけども、このキャラのアイデアとこの3つを同時に今回5作るときに、まあ、考えついた。だから V を思いついたからまあ5ができたって言ってもまあ過言ではないんですけども、っていう感じで作ったので、まあ、V は全くものすごく違うところを使って戦うキャラなので、飽きずに最後まで楽しめると思います。で、そして、V がこれからシリーズにどう関わっていくのかっていうのは、まだ発表しないストーリーを楽しみにしていただければと思います。
Well, for V, it kind of all started out when we decided we wanted to make a Devil May Cry 5 off the bat. We thought, all right, if we're going to make Devil May Cry 5, we should have a brand new playable character. We had 2 for Devil May Cry 4. It makes it have 3 for this one. And if we're going to do that, though, that character should be completely different from anything we've played as before. So Itsuno-san thought, what if we took the 2 portions of the character, the portion that you attack that attacks, and the portion that can be attacked, the portion that you need to protect, separate those. Now you have a completely different style of gameplay and a completely different approach to what we've had before, because you have to protect V, but then you attack with his pet demons.
Yes.
As long as he doesn't die, you don't get game over.
Yes.
So you have to approach the gameplay and think about it in a completely different way. And that was really our goal with it. And we think we did a fantastic job. We hope people get a chance to play for themselves to find out that it is invigorating to play like this because it's so different from what you expect out of an action game. You know? Now, maybe you're wondering, okay, well, what happens with V moving forward? Well, first, we'd love to have people play Devil May Cry 5 and find out just what's going on with them in the story.
Yeah. So I got a little bit technical question. I'm myself a PC gamer, so I would like to know, like, the game looked visually stunning. So regarding the PC, there is some new technologies like ray tracing from Nvidia, such stuff. Should we are going to get something like this with the game, maybe as a post-release batch, maybe? Because I think it's going to be with Resident Evil 2. So I will tell you, we want the same thing for the
Okay.
as a like party of gamers who like to use the maximum of their PCs.
彼はPC のゲーマー、開発者でもあるんですけど、確かね、彼によると、バイオ2の PC 版は、なんか、発売後、レイトレーシングかなんかの機能を実装すると。で、DMC5 は同じように何かそういう発売後のサポートを足す予定なのか。
今のところはないですね。はい。ないですね。はい。
So for DMC5, we don't have anything to announce in terms of adding any kind of technologies for PC. I mean, I know you're a developer.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the thing that I'm really excited about for this one is in the cutscenes.
Yeah.
The facial animation. RA2, those guys did a fantastic job, but we one-upped them.
Yeah.
We one-upped them. And what we did was we used something called blend shapes in the facial rigs. So if you take a look, you'll see that we use this blend shape technology. We worked with a company called 3Lateral to create the most realistic facial animation Capcom's ever done. And I'm really proud of that. So get it on PC, boot it up, I'm sure you got an amazing rig, like play it in 4K HDR on that sexy monitor of yours, and watch those cutscenes. And I look forward to having you check out that facial animation.
For sure. Well, another question regarding the post-release content. Should we expect, like in the previous DMC, we had the Virgil expansion, and they gave a really good extension for the story, showing where it should be heading or what happened before. Should we expect something like this from DMC 5?
So for DMC 5, all of the DLC has already been announced.
Okay.
So you have, right when the game comes out, we have what we call the Deluxe Upgrade Pack. And so you can buy the standard version of the game, and that just has everything that you need to play the game.
Yeah.
And then we have some extras in this Deluxe Upgrade Pack. The idea was that we kind of got together, developers got together, and we thought, okay, what kind of DLC stuff could we create? What kind of extra value could we create for super fans?
Yeah.
Something that super fans would enjoy, but wouldn't be integral to the gameplay. Yeah. And so we have extra Devil Breakers in there. We have an extra weapon for Dante. And we have cutscenes, previs cutscenes, but really they're live action cutscenes.
Okay.
And it's really cool to watch. And then also a couple different battle themes that you can switch in from the older games in the series.
Yeah.
And then in April, we have Bloody Palace that comes out as a free update.
Yes.
So that's all the content for the game that we've been working on, that's been planned. Nothing else is planned right now. We hope that people will buy the game, they'll play the game, they'll enjoy the game.
Yeah.
And hopefully, once they play it, they'll say to us, look, if there's anything that they feel like we should have put in there but we didn't, they'll keep yelling at Capcom. And the people, then we can tell the people up top, look, all the people want us to make more content for this game.
Yeah. Just like an interaction between Capcom and the players. If the players want more, you will be loving to give us more.
We want to.
Yeah.
We just have to convince the people up top that it's okay.
Yes. Yes. Well, my last question regarding this, the series now looks more mature. So Dante is growing older, the other players are getting older. Like a vision for Devil May Cry. What would you like to do for it?
Moving forward, you mean?
Yeah, like, do you have like any ideas? Would you like to say for the players? Want to promise them something? Maybe. I mean, beside the guys up there, you as an artist, because you gamification is like an art. So,
今回はね、DMC4 から数年ですし、それである意味で、キャラは成長してるっていうことで、例えばじゃあ、今度 DMC を作るときに、こういう方向性、例えばじゃあ、これの造形を作るのか、もしくはストーリーの違う部分で描きたいと思うのか、なんかアイディアありますか？
今回のストーリーとか設定とか全部思いつくのに、10年ぐらいかかってるんですよね。で、今はもう、これに全部やりたいこと今回出し切ってるんで、実は、何にも考えてないです。何にも考えてない。
So honestly, you figure it took us 10 years to finally come up with the ideas for this one. So at this point in time, we have absolutely no ideas for what we want to do next.
Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we are waiting for the PlayStation 4 demo on the 7th.
You got it?
Yeah.
February 7th.
We will get a demo on Steam. for PC players?
Nope, there won't be a demo for Steam.
Okay, so the players will have to wait for the big game to come out.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, me myself already pre-ordered it. I can't wait.
Sweet.
And yeah, wish you guys best of luck.
Thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate
Thanks a
it.
lot.
Thanks so much, man.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you so much.